Shop, where we never stop discussing heroes, villains, every plot twist we've got, from ink to screen and all in between. With ComixDad and friends, it's the scene. So tune in, geek out, it's all in good fun. Talking shop with ComixDad, everyone. Let's keep the conversation lively and bright. See you next time for more insight. Welcome to Talkin' Shop, where we never stop discussing heroes, villains, every plot twist we've got, from ink to screen and all in between. With ComixDad and friends, it's the scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talking Shop. Here is your host, ComixDad!
Okay, there you go. Y'all got your weekly truffle shuffle in. What's up, everybody? It's ComixDad. Welcome back to another episode of Talking Shop. This one's an exciting one. This guest that I got here today, he is making his rounds on the internet for some hot takes, but also for being vertically challenged, loving feet, and overall just being a really cool dude. Let me just check here. All right. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5 of you currently watching, which I appreciate. Hey, 5 is better than none, because I didn't think anybody'd be watching me a year ago or even now. So, but here he is, ladies and gentlemen, my guest. You know him. You love him. Khalil Too Short, a.k.a. Kaida.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
I'm a serious journalist. Now, can someone get me a step stool?
What's going on, Kaida? How are you, brother?
God, I know where you got one of those clips from, and I can't stand Hypnotic.
Yeah.
That
Shout out
bastard.
Hypnotic. I stole that from him, y'all. And then shout out Tree Bear. I stole the other thing from him off of his ex. But I
This is
needed to do
ridiculous.
something. I needed to add a little something special for you, man, instead of just the generic stopping it after the Monty Python reference. I had to throw a little extra something.
It's
in.
all right. You know what? It was creative. It was creative. A little creative.
Yeah, creatively stolen, we'll say. But, but Kaida, thank you so much, brother, for coming on Talking Shop. I appreciate you, man. How are you tonight, first and foremost?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm all right. Just got done eating pizza with the baby. Just picked her up from daycare. Been a long few days because I've had to catch up on all the TV shows I've missed since I've been doing nothing but playing freaking Crimson Desert. So, you know, I was like, I gotta catch up on work. I actually gotta do some things. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of shows, and yeah, I've been doing nothing but recording and editing, but it's great. You know, I'm feeling good, feeling great. Been back in the gym as well, you know, recovering from MegaCon. So yeah, it's been awesome, bro. I'm glad you reached back out. I was worried about you for a minute because you were gone for a minute. I was like, bro, what happened to ComixDad, man?
Yeah, like I shared with you backstage as we were starting the stream. I ended up starting a new job, and when I fell off the face of the planet, I kind of disconnected from the internet altogether for the most part. I was lurking once in streams here and there as possible, but like it took a lot to get used to waking up at 4 a.m. and then having the energy to like start making videos or doing streams or whatever after I got home. So being out of the house for almost 12 hours a day, and then hopping on a stream or something, yeah, it took some time, but I'm back. I'm here. And I appreciate you being concerned, man. I also appreciate you, not or remembering that I reached out to you and not holding it against me for ghosting you for 5 months.
No, it's okay. I've dealt with worse ghosting. Okay, I've dealt with worse. Trust me.
I'm sure. And X-Wing the Fifth in the chat. X-Wing, what's up, brother? How you been,
X-Wing
man? I haven't
5.
talked to you
What
in a
up?
hot minute either. But ComixDad, glad to see you back, man. Kaida Short. That's right. Ed X-Wing is the first in the chat too.
I'm
So
actually pretty
because
tall.
he's in the first in the chat, here's a little thank you for you, X-Wing, for being first in the chat.
Get down and bash it.
Shout out
Love me
X-Wing.
some
Stupid
Love me some
name.
old school South Park. Yeah, X-Wing 5. I mean, X-Wing. If you ever want to come back on the channel again, man, I gotta ask you. I gotta get the backstory about why the 5 is there. But it's not about you right now. It's about our boy Kaida. So Kaida has told you, and for anybody who's not familiar with the show, part of what Talkin' Shop is I mean, I have a guest on. In this case, it's Kaida. We talk a little bit of comics, get to know Kaida as well, his interest in comics, and then also his own thing. But because I am ComixDad, we have to start with comics first and foremost. But
Mm.
let me just say hi to some people as they're coming in. I like your name, bro. X-Wing 5 says circumstances. Millennium
That's a cool
Milestone
name.
over on Rumble says, what does Rumble get? Well, considering I could see both Rumble and YouTube on the screen, you know what? Here you go. Here's what Rumble gets.
And there was much rejoicing.
There you go. That's what Rumble gets. And then I saw somebody else pop in there too. Oh, Crease, what's going on, brother? He says, sup, Kaida, my brother. I'll hit you up later. This is my show,
my
Crease.
boy.
This is my show.
boy,
Stop
what's
trying
up,
to
Crease?
poach my guest. Nah, much love to Crease and the homies and all that. Hidden B, people I haven't seen in a while, welcome on back. Filter in. What's going on? Thank you, Hidden B, for welcoming me back. Welcome back to the channel as well. You feel better now? All right, good. I'm glad you feel better now. But so, Kaida, we're going to start with the comic talk. So
Yeah.
I don't know how active or extensive of a comic book reader you are. So if you are, what is either your favorite or your first comic that you remember reading, or just your favorite comic that you remember reading?
So it really started like obviously early 2000s. X-Men. It was X-Men, Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
And then it wasn't really like just picking up like books every week because we weren't really that fortunate. I didn't know where the damn comic store was. So it was really just reading comics in the in the library and shit like that. The internet started popping up and I would read comics. I remember that the first run that I ever read was like it was an older Fantastic Four run. I don't even remember who wrote it. I just remember reading the whole thing. It was like, dude, I love comic books. And then you had the superhero movies that were coming up around that time as well. Spider-Man, X-Men,
Oh,
all
yeah.
that shit was coming out. So it was all just like
good
the same
stuff
thing.
before
Yeah.
Disney got their hands all over it.
Yeah. I remember
And
reading
so-
a lot of Iron Man books. Like I was one of those
Okay.
people that read comics and I never looked at who the authors were or not the what is she doing? She probably just jumped off the couch. But
I've been there, man. It's that dad life. I get it.
hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Nah, you good.
But yeah, like I would just read the books. What you doing? Stop jumping off stuff. Come here. You want to say hey? Say hey.
Hi.
Yeah, say hi.
Hi, baby girl. How are
See,
you?
do that. Yeah, that's you. Hit thumbs up. Do this. Good job. All right. Now give me sugar.
Do we do my little girl? La 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 la.
You pound.
She likes
Yeah, pound it. Yeah. All right. Now
my
close
little
it.
one. She likes Big Hero 6 and Baymax,
Oh.
of course, is her favorite character. So we do the fist bump and the la 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 la.
You know what? She actually likes Sonic. She actually likes Sonic.
Okay.
I
Good
got her
stuff,
watching.
man.
I got her watching Powerpuff Girls right now, and then when that's done, I'm gonna have her watching Kids Next Door, Teen Titans. I gotta educate her. I don't care if she's 3; she has to be educated.
No, you are good. I had what was it? I had my younger one. She's 6 now, but when she was 2, I had introduced her to Dragon Ball,
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's
she
how you
loves
do it.
Dragon Ball.
That's how you
She
do it.
loves
I did
Dragon
it.
Ball. We're watching Dragon Ball Z now. She likes One Piece now, so
Yeah, they do
good
it. I
stuff.
did that to my son, and he loves Dragon Ball as well. He loves Dragon Ball. And then I had her watching then what was it? SpongeBob, early SpongeBob. Cut off at season 3. Had her watching SpongeBob, and she loves SpongeBob. So
Yeah.
yeah. But oh no,
After early SpongeBob is peak SpongeBob. Everything else
yeah, the
after
first
is
3 seasons, that's it. That's the only SpongeBob you need to watch.
there's a little this going on after season 3, but
Yeah, you don't gotta watch anything after that.
but
But
real
back
quick
to
before
the go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say real quick before we get back into the answer, just really important. I gotta address this. My boy Fat Steven Seagal over on Rumble. What's going on, Steven? I know we can't see it here through EV Mucks, but I do have Rumble pulled up over here, and he gifted 1 Rumble subscription to the ComixDad channel over on Rumble, and Millennium Milestone was the recipient of that. So Steven,
Yeah.
brother, thank you so much. It's good to see you again. I appreciate you, my man, and this is for you. Bully McGuire, let's go.
Hey, Spider-Man 3 is
no,
still better than MCU stuff, so
Absolutely, man. But you were saying that you were reading, you liked Iron Man, and then
yeah.
you were one of
So
those comic book
I was,
readers that I think you were trying to say never knew who the artists
yeah,
were.
like I never knew who wrote the comics or like drew them. I just read them. Like I would just read them a lot. It would just go through it.
Gotcha.
Uh, like it took me a long time to figure out who was writing the X-Men run from the 90s. Fuck, I'm so terrible
Oh,
with names. I'm so
Chris
terrible with names.
Claremont.
Yes, Claremont's run. It took me a long time to figure out that's who that was. And then the Frank Miller Daredevil, I never knew it was Frank Miller. I just read it. You know, like so like when I
Mm-hmm.
started learning, that's
Mm-hmm.
when it was more like when I got into like my teen years where I learned who the authors and shit were. But before then, I just read comics. Like it didn't even matter what if they were in order or whatever. I would just read them.
No, for
So
sure, man. I was similar. Um, and then once I kind of realized, oh, hey, these numbers in the corner here, like they actually mean something other than just throwing a random ass number up there.
yeah,
That's when I was like, okay, now I got to go back. I got to find some. I got to try to figure out what the story is. But I mean, that was some of my favorite memories of comics, though. It's just going grabbing a random book and starting reading it.
yeah, man, just grabbing a comic book. I remember it was 7th grade because I was in art class, and they were like, "Hey, you gotta draw something." So I just went to the library and just found a comic book, and the comic was Invincible. I remember this clear as day. It was Invincible. I think it was a Battle Beast comic with
Okay.
Invincible, and I just put
Oh,
it.
one of the issues with Battle Beast. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I drew it, and then I was like, "Well, what's this Invincible book?" And then that's when I read Invincible was in middle school, so I do remember that. So yeah, it's like one of those things where you just like the medium and you just read stories. And you're like, man, I love these stories, bro.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely, brother. And that's why I still read them. But unfortunately, fortunately, I guess instead of the big two, I think I got Blur on. Let me take the Blur off. They're no
oh,
different.
oh, don't worry, hold on. Let me
We
get my
get.
favorite
I was
one
just
right
gonna
now.
say,
Hold on.
I was just gonna say, there. We got the indie stuff now too. So like, here's from my boy Vaughn. I'll wait for you to come back. I think you took your headset off. But
No, I can
while
hear
you
you.
have your headset off, oh, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
Hey, you got that.
Don't
You got
drop.
them. You got them
Don't
Vaughn
drop the brand.
Coleman
Let me.
books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vaughn Coleman.
let's see them Vaughn books.
Hell yeah. I just got in the mail today. Uh his most recent one, Phenomenova number 3, right there.
Yeah.
Von Coleman, and he launched number 4 yesterday or the day before on Kickstarter. So everybody go check out Phenomenova over on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Support
so
Von
hey,
Coleman.
support Vaughn. His books are good. They're actually pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, hell yeah, man!
They're
Him, and
actually
then
really
also
good.
there's this guy too, and both of them are my brothers from back home. I'm originally from New Jersey, so they're a couple of fellow Jersey boys. So I got to represent and support them. But also Paul Thayer of Project
Hmm.
Nausis,
I've
aka
seen that before.
aka Project Paul, as Vaughn calls him. So he's got some good stuff too. The two of them are crushing it over in the indie scene right now.
That's great,
But
man.
real
Love that.
quick, Smash JT in the chat says,
Smash.
Kaida, she's taller than you already. Adorable.
She doesn't even come over my weight yet. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I mean, then does that mean? So she's what then? About like maybe 7 inches tall. If she's up to your waist, something like that.
Hey, I don't let the rumors fool you. All right, I'm not that short. All right,
Okay.
I'm pretty nicely shaped. All right, I'm a short king though, short king, but the ladies love it. That's all that matters. The
Well,
ladies love it.
all right. Well, then I just gotta ask because I mean I know how tall I am. I know how tall my wife is, and the difference between us. But I gotta ask, what is the official on the official Kaida biography? What is the height?
It's 5'5". I've said this multiple
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Everybody always asks. I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5".
So I
All right,
mean,
I'm not gonna lie about it.
on the lower end, but it's not like you're a legal dwarf or anything like that.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not like
lie
you're walking
about it.
around like Peter Dinklage or Brad Williams or something like that. Close,
Uh,
but
Some people
no,
be
because
lying. They're like, "Oh, I'm 5'7", I'm 5'6". It's like, bro, just say just say your height, bro. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
uh, you know what? Where is it? Now I got because see my this is my impression. That was my impression of you. That's all I've ever seen.
I
So
don't know who. Oh, was it Tree Bear that made that edit? It probably was. It probably was Tree
uh
Bear.
Nick Rogue, whoever that
Mm,
is. There's a
yeah,
couple versions of
I
that floating around. That
I
one's of
remember
you
when
on
I
a
seen that.
stool. There's one of you on standing on like a stack of comics. Like but
You know,
but
it's
no,
fun.
but yeah,
Actually my
it's
favorite.
no,
My
I'm 6. I asked because I'm 6'1" and my wife is
mm,
5'1", so I was like, oh, are you at
oh
least
damn.
in that 1 foot range there? So
No, that's crazy. She's like a whole foot tall, shorter than you.
oh yeah, it's fun. I rest my head on top of her head if I'm tired, or just throw the elbow up if we're walking around and I need to take a rest. And
Hell
she's
yeah.
just the personal rest bar. That's all it is. AP, what's going on? Everybody in the chat hanging out. Good to
Yo,
see everybody. What's up? What's up? OG SpongeBob was pink. Was peak, not pink. No, newer SpongeBob is pink in a way you could say. But
yeah, oh yeah, he likes the pink because he's gay.
all right,
Uh,
we've got our first question rolled in. My boy Cosmortal Comics. Go follow him on X. Go sub to him on YouTube. He's a great
yeah,
follow. He does great videos. He wants to know, when did you get into Spawn, Kada?
I never really read a lot of Spawn comics. But it was more just like with everybody else. When the movie came out, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you start looking into Spawn and stuff like that. But
Oh yeah.
I wasn't really a big Dark Horse reader. Like I read like some of the offshoots, like the Predator and like the Alien ones and shit like that, but never like Spawn, like the Spawn comics. Uh, if
Gotcha.
anything, like I would really read just like the EU. I read a lot of EU books and just like offshoot Transformers books. Well, not
Okay.
books, but comics. So
Like, so
yeah.
so what do you like so not official Transformers stuff, but like Transformers adjacent kind of stuff? Is that what you mean?
No, it
Or
would be like some Transformers, like official Transformers
oh,
comics.
gotcha. So
Like
like
rec-
early Marvel Transformers, or like are you
yeah,
talking
stuff
more
like that.
IDW?
And the IDW stuff, yeah. And the IDW
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Recently, I've been
Marvel
reading
Transformers is where it's at.
the recent Transformers run was really good up to a point.
You know.
I heard it fell off a cliff. I stopped around issue, I think it was like issue 9 or something like that. I got to get back into it. Uh,
Oh no, man. No.
but
Give me one
I
second. I gotta
enjoyed it.
change these earbuds. They're screwing up on me.
It's all good. Hey, while he does that, I need y'all if y'all want some good original comics that's
There we
tied
go.
into that Transformers run, y'all need to
Mhm.
read Void Rivals.
Yes.
You have to read
Yes.
Void Rivals. This right here, like I love this cover. This is the I think this is the collection or the second volume. Yeah, this is the second volume right
Yep.
here, and it ties straight into the Transformers run
Now
that they're doing right now with Robert Kirkman. It's really good.
now we're talking image Transformers. So give me a second. I gotta show something now.
Yeah, dude, the Image Transformers run is so good. And Void Rivals, I just picked it up because I knew it was adjacent to it, so I was like, I'll just read them. And then I started reading it. I'm like, yo, this is actually really sick. So
All right, here we go.
I didn't get the Cobra Commander or the GI Joe ones because I'm not a big Joe guy, but
Fair
I
enough.
might
They gotta
I
change
might
the
one day.
shades too. But so in October, that was about the last time I did any kind of thing on the channel, because I did a stream reacting to the Queen Comics wife, my lovely wife. Everybody go sub and check her out, her channel too. We went to New York Comic Con, and Daniel Warren Johnson was there, and I have
Damn.
Transformers #1, so he was able to sign it for me, and he did it for free. He was doing first 2 or 3 comics for free, and everything after that was like $5. So,
What?
but unfortunately, though, I don't know if you saw about this back then, but that was also the convention where he had that absolute Batman choking out the ICE agent
Yeah.
drawing. It was right there at the table, and I saw it, and I was like, but I've been wanting. I specifically brought this to have him sign. I was like, I gotta bite my tongue, or else. And also, I was in the heart of enemy territory. I was in New York City,
You
so
should get it. You should have
odds
to.
are I was maybe gonna get thrown out of the friggin' convention
You should have
after
let
the
him
money we
sign it.
spent to get there.
After you signed it, you should have been like, so what's up with this drawing? Why did you do that? You know?
Yeah.
That's what you should have did.
Well, the wife was somewhere else. I didn't want to get thrown out and not know where she was and everything. I mean, because I'm the man between her and I, obviously. So like, I'm the one with the sense of direction. I could be able to lead her through the city and everything. Like, it would have been a whole thing.
Hmm.
But I if I was by myself, I absolutely would have called him out though. but yeah, man, Transformers. Now you stopped reading it around 9. You said
Yeah, about 9. Yeah.
so the Daniel Warren Johnson run from 1 to 24 is really good, really solid. As much of a lunatic as he is, and then when Kirkman takes over in 25 to 29 are pretty good. I don't know if you've heard about what's happened in 30 or not.
Is that the one where Alita becomes Prime?
Yup,
Yeah, I did hear that
yeah,
one. I did
and
hear that.
my buddy Phantom X of the For the Homies podcast, he and I we did a joint video on that over on my channel about a month ago, 3 weeks ago when that happened. We were talking about that, but I it's got me very worried because also we've seen what Kirkman kind of signed off on with the Invincible show with the whole tech jacket
Hmm.
gender swap and all that stuff. Some people are cool with it, some people aren't. I'm kind of in between. But like between that and then also Alita 1 becoming a Prime and Optimus no longer being Optimus Prime, I'm hoping it's just like a lasting for one arc and that's it. And then going back, I hope it's more just like a hey, Optimus needs to learn what it's like to struggle and lead without the matrix of leadership. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, this sounds odd. I don't know why they would do that. Again, I gotta catch up. I think I'm just gonna get the volumes instead of the individuals until I catch up, and then start going back to the individual ones because I think I do have more than like 10 in the short box back there, but yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't know why they would do that. I mean, it's just not a good look. And Robert Kirkman, we already know he's been deemed to like sign his stuff away. You know, he's
Oh yeah.
compromised. Like he wouldn't care about changing things in order to get like adaptations and money. Clearly, as you can see with The Walking Dead,
That's what I was just gonna say.
obviously with Invincible, with almost every character is race swapped in that show. And then the gender swap of Tech Jacket, which absolutely makes no sense and adds nothing to the story. It's actually subtracting from the story.
Oh
So
yeah.
he would do things like that. So with the Transformers run, which in my opinion was very good, and
Oh, it is.
I don't know
It's
why you would do that. That's just gonna put a bad image on it because they're adapting that next. And I think
Yup.
there's certain things that would look really good in animated in an animated form if it has a budget, unlike Invisible.
Well,
But
well, yeah, and the unfortunate thing is, I think that's also going to go by the way of Amazon because Kirkman is in charge of the. I mean,
oh
granted,
yeah,
Image and Hasbro both have a say as well, but I think because Kirkman has the reins of running that whole GI Joe, Void Rivals, Transformers, what are the Energon universe they're calling it.
yeah, the
So I
Amazon
think they're
universe.
like obviously Image and Hasbro will have the final say, but I think they're going to heavily lean on Kirkman for what direction to go with that if for a Transformers animated series. But I just I'm hoping they can that's maybe put out by a couple of years. Let's get maybe like 50 plus issues in first. Or about 50 issues in, have enough that they can maybe then start telling a story and do like maybe 12 issues a
Mm.
year in terms of a show. Just take an issue, turn it into a half an hour show, do 12 to 20 12 to 15 episodes a year, and then just kind of keep it that pace. But who knows?
Well, hopefully it's not. Hopefully they don't go the route of, let's put it on Paramount Plus, because then
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, That's where
Well,
all the
I,
other Transformers stuff is right now.
well, yeah, I can't even say that it wouldn't get viewership because a lot of stuff on Paramount Plus gets a lot of viewership. But as long as they don't mess that stuff up, I'm fine with it. I gotta re up on it. Like I gotta catch up on the books. But
Oh, for sure.
from what I was reading, I was like, dude, this is excellent. You know, so
Yeah. One other thing is before we get off the comic talk, um, out of Image also Rook Exodus. I don't know if you've seen this or read it. It's really awesome. It's basically it takes place on like an not an alternate Earth in terms of like alternate universe, but like planet Earth suffering all sorts of like environmental and apocalyptic disasters and stuff. Some large megacorp decides to go, like they find planets and like other galaxies and stuff, and they start making, they basically have like project or like prototype Earths in different galaxies. And so they get people, they send them there to go work. They have what are called wardens, which help control the animal population and stuff. So this dude, he's one of those wardens, and they have these masks that help them communicate and kind of control the specific types of animals that are associated and programmed into the mask.
mm,
So, and the Earth that they're on ends up being a failure. It's still like a prototype, but ends up being a failure. Whole sorts of stuff going down. This dude's trying to escape the planet. Somebody else kills one of the other wardens, takes the mask. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a wild ride. It's one of my favorite sci-fi series that came
that
out
sounds
over the
cool.
last couple of years. They're currently in volume 2 right now, if they haven't finished it up, because they only put out 6 issues for the first year in 2024, and then they did another 6 starting at the end of last year. So, but it's a really cool team over there. They call themselves Ghost Machine. It's a bunch of comic veterans in terms of artists and writers and stuff that used to work at Marvel and DC, but like they want to do their own thing. So
Mm.
they went to Image because Image is believes in creators owning their stuff. So they were like, hey, we got this to pitch you along with a bunch of other titles, and Image signed off, and they're doing a great work over there. So definitely
I'm gonna
check
look.
out Rook
I'll look
Exodus.
into it. Yeah, hold on. I'll look into it. I
Yeah.
see my. I'm probably gonna go. I probably won't go tomorrow because it's Friday. Probably next week when I go to the shop. I haven't been to the shop in a while. I just started going back like last week,
Okay.
actually. So, but if they got it, I'll see if they have it. Try to get it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and if not, like this is because this is volume 1. I have the first 6 issues, but I also have the volume because it's just easier to carry around if I want to read it.
Mm.
The paperback trade paperback volume is on Amazon. I think it's like 15 to $20. So
I could do that too. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's like I gotta get the floppy or whatever. It's like no, I'm cool. I'm cool with a volume. I'll read a volume. Unless you're trying to collect, then I understand. Just wanting to get like the floppies and putting them in a short or the long box or something like that. I
oh,
was
for
never one
sure.
of those people. So I'm not opposed to getting a volume. So
Yeah,
if it has a volume, matter of fact, put
yeah.
that shit in my
Now,
cart right now.
if you ever come back on, we'll do a little more show and tell. We can show off some of our stuff. I got a whole long box of Amazing Spider-Man starting as early as issue 29, I think is my earliest one, and then going all the way up through the end of the first volume. I don't have all of them. I think I have like maybe 35 to 40% of the whole first official volume of Amazing Spider-Man.
That's
So
awesome.
I'll pull that out, big ass box. That box weighs probably about like good 60 pounds. So big ass box. But
Yeah, I
whole bunch
found.
of people in the chat. I'm sorry, chat, that I'm not able to keep up. I appreciate y'all being in here, though. I'm doing the best I can to keep up while also having good conversation with my fantastic, awesome guest here. Uh, but yeah, man. So that's kind of it for the comics conversation. Now we're gonna go into the other part of Talking Shop. Kato, we are gonna talk your shop, my man. So why don't you what got you into wanting to do content creation? And now were you making videos first or were you streaming first, and like kind of give everybody a little sneak peek behind the curtain in terms of how Kaida got the start?
It's it's actually very crazy. It's a crazy story. I'm
That's
just
what
like
I'm all about. I love stories, especially crazy ones. So
I always tell everybody when they ask, I'm like I'm literally just like one of you guys. Like I was just a guy that was in the chat, watching for a long time. Like obviously, I've been watching Air of July since I was in high school. Actually, since like 2012 time frame, because he was the one that I would go to for like comic stuff that I didn't know, because he used to do that kind of stuff. So I would watch Air of July for that long, and then obviously around the Last Jedi, that's when I started watching Geeksy Gamers.
okay,
fucking Mahler, Drinker, all of them, and yeah, and Neurotic as well. When the Star Trek Discovery, when Star Trek Discovery was coming out, that's when I found Neurotic because I was like, what is this god awful shit, and why is everybody telling me it's good? And then it's like, no, I know I'm not tripping. Everybody else thinks it's trash too. But yeah, I was just a dude in the chat, and then I just decided, which is crazy how it happened. One of my friends was streaming on Twitch at the time, and he was like, "Bro, you should stream, because you're just one of those guys. You like to play the game. We were playing Apex at the time. I was like,
Okay.
screw it. I just start streaming or whatever." And then I think like a year later, that's when the Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League came out, and it was like,
Oh.
oh fuck, that happened. And then
Yeah, it
literally
did. It did.
a few months later, like that was my first video that kind of went semi viral, where I had bought the game for like $100, and then I couldn't play the game, but I could get into the store and buy whatever I wanted in the store. Like, so that video went good, and I was like, all right.
Okay.
But it was the day before my birthday when the leak came out about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I was already following it because I'm an Assassin's Creed guy. I had heard about
Yep.
the Yasuke thing, but from what I had heard, he was going to be like an NPC or something like that, like not somebody you play as. And then when the leak came out, I was like, oh fuck no. And literally that day, no, it wasn't the day before my birthday. It was on my birthday. That's when that happened. I went to my room, I recorded the video, and I didn't have Twitter Blue, so I couldn't upload the whole thing. So I bought Twitter Blue just to get the fucking video out, and then, posted it, went about my day, and then went out to dinner with my ex and my daughter, and we were just out. And then as I'm out, my homeboy texts me. He's like, bro, your post, bro, got like 500 views or 500,000 views on it. I'm like, damn, that's awesome. That's cool. By the time I was done with dinner, it was already at like 2 mil, and I was receiving death threats and all kind of shit. Like it was a great time. It was a great
Yeah.
time.
Well, the death threats are. I don't. I mean, the whole people losing their minds is fun, but yeah, the death threats is, I think, kind of where I'd start getting a little uncomfortable. But I mean,
Well,
yeah, up until that point though, sounds like fun getting in there and seeing all the butt hurt
Oh,
jackpods.
I'm I'm one of those guys. As first of all, I grew up playing 360, so there's not
Oh
much
yeah.
people could say that would phase me. Plus, I was in the army, and then
Oh,
plus I grew
well,
up in the
first,
hood.
thank
So
you for your service, my man. I appreciate it.
yeah, no problem, man. And then I grew up in the hood as well, so it's like there's not much you could say that would phase
No,
me. But
not
yeah,
not this guy. Not this guy. Milky white suburb, and
hey,
not me.
I knew guys in the hood that were whiter than you, bro. Trust me, I knew them.
Well,
But
that and also, I mean, I'm sure, and you can attest to this as well. Like that also kind of changed. Like before having a family and everything like that, I would have fired back. Like, oh, death threats, bring it on, mofo. Let's go. Like I'm I've been trying to curb my language a little bit here and there. I'm not trying to culturally appropriate by saying mofo. But no, I would hop right back in the comments and be like, yeah, come on, where and when, let's go, bring it. But like, and now with that stuff, especially having family, having kids, all that stuff, you definitely got to be a little more careful
yeah,
of
you gotta
that
be
stuff for
careful
sure.
with that shit.
But
Yeah,
and then real quick, Nishi, my awesome mod and my friend, thank you so much for dropping all the links in the chat. I
shout
appreciate
out
it.
Nishi.
Shout out
Nishi.
Nishi Does Gaming. Also, guys, you can please support Nishi. She has her own channels as well. And then also her and my wife, Queen Comics Wife, they stream on Friday nights together. They do a show called Ladies Night. So that's going to be happening tomorrow night. Go check them out as well for that. Please show them some love and support. But no, and please continue.
But I was already like making videos because the Gamergate shit was going on and stuff like that. So I was already making some videos. Like that's where I had met Hypnotic, and he was helping me with some stuff.
Okay.
And so we were already doing videos at the time, but everybody's first videos are pretty buns. It's like it's just not really good. And
Mine
then that's
still
when-
are, man. Mine still are.
even then when I like had went viral or whatever, even then the videos weren't that good. They didn't start getting that good until like later on that year, which was what was it, 2024? Yeah,
Okay.
2024, end of 2024. But yeah, and then just from there, I just started going, and then yeah, we're right here where we're at, which is
Hell yeah.
insane.
Good stuff, man. And then you and Atreus, you guys connected at some point, and you guys have your own podcast too. You got New Black Street. How'd that come together?
It was the same time frame, because he had went viral, I think like a week after me or something like that.
Okay.
And it was generally about the same kind of stuff and like the same kind of people were like after us.
Facts, cause
Uh,
mortal facts.
which which when I tell people the story and he'll tell you too. Originally, it wasn't supposed to be Atreus that I did the stream with. It was going to be Abomination AJ.
Oh, was it?
It's gonna be Abomination AJ. That's who I hit up first, and we had talked about it. And the idea was floating around for a while, and then he just got too busy with work, and then I had ended up hitting up Atreus, and then we had went back and forth on things. And we had that idea. I want to say we started talking about that in May of
Okay.
that year, and we didn't start until August for real because we were just floating around what we were gonna do or how we were gonna do it and stuff like that. And yeah, we just started doing it, and then obviously, I guess people like the stream. I don't know why, but
Well, I
people like
mean,
the stream.
well, we got a. I actually got a little clip right here from one of your more recent streams, I think. That just at least why I will be tuning in more often. Because I think you guys do your show what normally on Saturdays. I think is that
No,
right?
so we do it Fridays, and then
Fridays.
we
Okay.
do it on Mondays, and we have gaming streams on Sundays.
Gotcha. Well, the Mondays I'll definitely start hopping in more often for, because that's the other thing too. I'm subbed to so many damn people. So many damn people are live at the same time that YouTube never even like shows me what like the people that are live that I want to see live. It's like I'm subbed to like a ridiculous amount of channels. I'm sure you and everybody else are too. So like I'll hit that live button and I'll see like a whole bunch of red on the left side of the screen, but then it'll only show me like 6 people I'm subbed to and then a bunch of random ass channels after that. So I don't know what's up with that, but no, this I gotta redo that because I gotta get the audio. That's one thing about EV Mux. If I want to do audio, I gotta do it as a tab instead of a window. Because if I do a window enable audio, then you talk, it'll have you echo because it's doing the whole system audio of the computer.
Oh
So I mean,
wow,
EV Mux is cool for and it's a little cheaper than StreamYard, but it definitely like has some things that StreamYard does better too. So it's a little give and take, like a little bit cheaper of a cost, not as optimized as StreamYard, but also get a lot more customization too, though. So, but no, this was good, and there's also a reason why I'm wearing this shirt today too. So,
Shockwave is at the top up there, and he's looking down on us all because he is the greatest transformer of all time. Um, so
it's
yeah.
definitely Soundwave. It's definitely Soundwave.
That trash ass nigga.
Whoa, wait a minute now, dude.
them fighting words out of Atreus right there. I'm just saying.
I don't know why he said that.
Bosh,
Wait a minute now, nigga. We ain't gonna get no Soundwave disrespect up in here.
nigga. Nigga, my boy Shockwave can take on Optimus without plot armor, nigga. Without plot armor, I'm
What
saying.
the hell is plot armor?
You know what plot armor is.
Soundwave is just like that. He's
You-
just
if-
like that.
bro, if it wasn't
you
for-
don't even
if it
Soundwave's so
wasn't for
good
plot
that
armor,
if
my nigga
he don't even have
Shockwave-
to fight.
my nigga
If
Shockwave can take
Soundwave
that
starts
nigga out.
fighting, he's
Shockwave
whooping
is
everybody's
on
ass.
Alright,
They
bro.
gotta keep him back at the ship because
Alright,
if
bro.
Soundwave starting to get the scraps,
I will
it's
end
over.
this stream.
It's
That's how you know that he just lost the argument right there. Like he just I'm gonna end this stream. No, you're spitting pure facts right there. Soundwave is him.
Soundwave
him.
is better. Soundwave is better. Okay.
And I even
It's
got
better.
just in case Atreus is here. I also got this right here too. Just get that running for a couple of seconds too. Oh, boom.
Yes,
There we
Soundwave
go.
superior.
Soundwave superior. Well, I like hitting Jay with that once in a while too. I'll send him a super chat just to throw Soundwave superior in his chat. So, Mr. Oh, Starscream is the best. Pff, please, Starscream, big old bitch. but no, I mean, New Black Street. I have caught an episode here or there. I wish I would catch more. But I mean, you know how it goes: life, schedule, work, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I'm in bed by 9:30 most nights. But so you and Treyas have New Black Street, and that's been going well. You guys loving doing that. Um, Now, how did the I guess the most recent facet of your content creation and streaming career, let's call it, come about? Where I think it was what, just about maybe a year ago or so, you hooked up with Geeks and Gamers, and you became kind of a staple for them on Tuesday night's main event, if not less than a year ago. How'd that come about, man? Like that was wild when I saw you pop up on there.
So, I had messaged Jeremy like a few years ago, or like at that point, it was like a year before I had went viral. I had messaged him about being on Geese and Gamers or whatever, but I wasn't really doing anything at the time. And then I
Okay.
started making videos, and then coincidentally, the video went viral. He saw it, and then he saw the DM. And he was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Oh shit, my bad, bro. Like I didn't see your message." I'm like, "I don't blame you. You know, I was literally just, just a guy in the chat. So I don't blame you for not seeing it." And then, that's when he put me on. He had put me on Tuesday night's main event that like a month after that, or not even a month. It was like a few weeks after that. Um Brett Cooper had reached out as well. I got on Brett Cooper.
Okay. I did not know that. Like
Yeah.
Brett Cooper from like former Daily Wire Brett Cooper.
Yeah,
Oh
like we,
shit.
we did a whole video together and everything. So I did that. FNT obviously was right after that.
Yep. I remember you
Um,
seeing you on there. I was excited because I kind of when you had like your first couple of big videos, that's when I first got you on my radar. I was like, oh, this dude's just out here just speaking truth.
yeah,
so
and
so
then
I
most of
saw
the
some of the things that were happening kind of in that middle phase for you. So I remember when you were on FNT.
yeah most of the people like because we were all in the DEI detected like Discord at
Okay.
that time, so a lot of people like were like, "Oh shit, bro, you just fucking blew up, blah blah." Blah. I'm like, yeah, man, I just started doing the damn thing. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, when people always like, "Yo, I love your videos," I'm like, I don't know why. I think they're shit, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got one right now in the editor. I gotta finish. But yeah, so
Good
I had
stuff,
been
man.
on. I was on Tuesday night's main event, and then after that, Jeremy, we had talked, and he was like, "Yeah, he's like, I want to bring you on, but we're gonna wait until after the election." And then everything simmers down after that, and then we'll figure out that. And I'm like, once he said that, I was like, that makes sense. You got a lot of shit going on with the election and stuff like that.
Fair enough. I mean, I
Yeah,
thought maybe Jeremy. I thought it was maybe just Jeremy being like, now is really not a great time to bring another black man on the stream." Like, I thought that's what the angle he was coming from. So, like, typical Jeremy,
hey, he
Mr.
might
Alabama man.
he might have in the background. He might have in the background. But yeah, dude. And then yeah, he was like, you want to come back on? I was like, sure. And then that's when he brought me back on. And then I don't know. I guess I've never left. Sometimes we do videos for Geeks and Gamers Play when there's some news in the gaming space and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Me and Phil will do some videos. And yeah, we're just doing the thing. I'm just along for the ride. I don't know what's going on. They just swung me up and they were like, "Come on, little black boy, get on Tuesday night's main event." And I'm like, "All right, I guess I'll be here now." And
good
so,
good stuff, man. But no, that's awesome, and congratulations on all the success and just having it, dude. You're enjoying what you're doing, and it shows. And just it's a wild ride to be on, and you just ride that for as long as you can, man.
yeah,
Um,
man.
my next question for you is with the videos and doing the streams and managing all the different stuff that you're a part of now. I guess what when it comes to we'll tackle videos first. What either is your process or your methodology when you approach doing a video? Like, you don't got to give your whole start to finish of like your whole process, but what do you focus on the most when it comes to putting your videos together, and what is your really like the thing you really want people to take away, obviously, other than the news that you're providing? Like,
Well,
Like,
That's
what is your
easy.
biggest challenge, I guess, also with
Well,
that as well?
that's super easy because back when I first started, I was just doing like the same kind of video, like Yellow Flash or Hypno or whatever. Where it's like you got the news, you had the article, you read the article, and then you did it right. And then it was like at that time, it was like, hey, you got to put out a video every day or 3 videos a day, blah blah blah, right? And that does not work for me. I can't do that. And then
Hmm.
like I realized when I was doing that, I know exactly what video it is. Hold on, I have it right here on my second monitor. Hold on, I know exactly what video that I did. That once I was done with it, I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm done. There it is. Okay, so it was about Enzoid, like the game, like the game that you have to do or whatever, where it's kind of like The Sims. I
And
did not give a flying fuck about that video. And then when I put it out, I realized this video sucks, right? So it was like if I don't care about the topic, I'm not going to talk about the topic. That's when I started doing that. So I'm like, if it doesn't like elicit some kind of emotional reaction out of me, I'm not going to make a video on it.
that makes
Because
sense.
because if I do, then it's going to be lazy to me in my opinion when I do my videos. Like it's not going to feel authentic. I shouldn't say lazy. It's not going to feel authentic to me because it's like I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm just doing it to put a video out. So when I
Hmm.
do it, if I do a video, it's because I there's something that happened in the internet related to games or movies and TV or whatever, and it pissed me off. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a video on it. Or I watch something and it's really good, and it's like, okay, I have to make a video on it. Like I'm in a process of making one for Paradise because I think that show is great. I made one for
Okay.
Wonder Man. I didn't think I would like Wonder Man, and I ended up loving Wonder Man. Made one for that, So like if I and Night of the Seven Kingdoms, obviously, but YouTube sent that out to absolutely nobody. But it's like if I don't want to talk about it, then I won't. And when I'm recording, like I don't really script.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people are like, yo, you script your videos. I'm like, no. Most of the time, I'm just like free balling it. I'm going, and
You
I'm
know
just
what?
yapping. And then,
I'm glad to hear you say that, because since I started doing more stuff on the channel again, and I've been putting out videos the last few weeks. Which, but by the way, I didn't put out videos hardly ever before, but now I'm just like, I'm kind of same thing. Like, something that I get excited about or angry about, I'm gonna make a video about it, is what I'm doing now. And same thing, I'm just coming in here, and in this studio here, Evie Mux, I don't have to go live, and I could just record myself in the studio here. And I've just been doing that. I just hit the record button and I just rant. I'm just going off about whatever I got. I tried scripting stuff in the past, and I did for a couple of videos that I put out, but it just, I don't know, man. I don't want this to feel like homework. I don't want it to feel like a chore. I don't want it to feel like actual work. I'm doing this for fun. So, and if things go well for me, and I'm not gonna say blow up, but if things take an uptick and everything, that's great. But like, I already have a job. I don't need this to feel like a second job. So
mhm.
I'm right there with you about the whole, like, just off the hip instead of scripting and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a job for me now because
Fair,
I
fair.
I got laid off in 2024, so I was like, okay, let me just go all in. I mean, thankfully, I don't have to work if I don't want to.
Good for you, man.
It's always nice to have extra money, but I'm my bills are taken care of. This is just because it's something that I want to do. So like, if I'm doing a video, like I'll record it. If I do script, it's not like a actual script. It's more like buzzwords and like bullet points, and then
Gotcha.
I'll like read off of that. Unless I'm doing something for like a TV show or a movie, like kind of like review thing. That's when
Okay.
I'll script it. And then even when I script it, I still go off and do say my own thing as I'm reading off some stuff. So but yeah, I just figured out my style. Everybody's style is different of how they
Oh,
do
for sure.
things. Never try to copy somebody else's style because it's gonna hurt you. Just don't do it. Just figure out how you do it. Like Atreus does his videos completely different than everybody else. I do mine different. Wizard, real life fake wizard, does his videos completely different.
Oh yeah.
This is all about how you flow and how you do it. So just figure out what works for you, and then just keep doing that. And um, just do it for real. Like I always, if I'm making a video, it's like I'm not doing it because just because other people want to see it. I'm doing it because I want to make the video. And
For
if
sure.
somebody wants to see it, that's cool. That's a plus. But I want to make it, right? Like I've had people like, I don't care about Paradise. I'm not watching. I'm like, I'm not making it for you. I'm just making it because I want to make it.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's how you got to look at it.
if you're not enjoying it or it's something you don't care about, then people are going to tell. And like
Yeah.
and that was part of my problem when I first launched my channel. Like I was doing a video series. I called it Comics Read Along, where I was just throwing comics up on the screen and I was reading the comics as I was going and inputting a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of reaction or my own thoughts here and there in between pages and panels and stuff. And at first it was going great because I was doing stuff that I wanted to read. I was doing older Amazing Spider-Man and other stuff of the kind. But then I started keeping an eye on, and what really kind of opened my eyes to it was when I did Creature Commandos from 2000, because it was when the whole James Gunn Creature Commandos animated series was going around. And like I'm not the biggest DC guy, so like I wasn't really too well read on Creature Commandos to begin with. But I was like, oh, people are talking about Creature Commandos. Let me just pick a Creature Commandos issue and read it. Well, it was Creature Commandos issue that wasn't even really all that tied or connected or related to what was going on in that damn show anyway. And so and I saw that I mean my videos, they never really got a whole lot of traction that early on anyway, but like that one did really bad compared to the others. Like my other ones are getting like 20, 30, 40, 50 views. That one got like 10 after like 2 months of it being on YouTube. So I was like, that kind of opened my eyes to, well, instead of chasing topics that people want to hear about or books that people want to read about or whatever, like I'm just gonna do my own thing. But yeah, that was, so I hear you on that.
Yeah. That's just how it goes, bro. And yeah, I don't really like when people always like when people ask me for advice, it's like I don't know how to give it. I truly don't. I got lucky, to be honest with you. Like I got lucky, Asmongold saw a few videos and reacted to them, and
Okay.
one video that I happened to make on my birthday just happened to go mega fucking viral. It just got lucky.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, man. Like
Yeah, it
shit.
was great. That was a great birthday present. It's like, oh shit, I'll take that. Uh, but yeah, if you don't like it, then people will tell.
Just thank you, Campia. Then things happen. Justice for ComixDad. Thank you so much. um, but yeah, well, let me. I got a couple of questions and stuff that I've been starring and pinning in the chat here. And then we'll talk about some video game stuff after. But let me get into some stuff. Uh, so our boy AP, he wants to know, what are your two personal favorite issues / runs in comics?
I'm gonna have like the most generic answer.
Hey, that's all
Um,
good, man. People like all sorts of things, even the popular stuff.
like the most generic answer I could say would be the death of Superman, but I also think that Frank Miller's Daredevil run was really good. And I very much like that one. Like I think I have it in the short box, and if not, it's in another box. Like the big volume of it, because
Okay.
I like that run so much. Um what's the God, see, I'm so bad with names. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one that came out. Not the last Ronin. Even though the last Ronin's pretty good, but it was a
Last
different
Ronin is good.
one. But it would have
It
to be the Frank Miller Daredevil run.
Yeah, for Ninja Turtles, was it still was it after IDW had acquired them? Was it IDW Turtles, or are we talking like or further back like Mirage, like OG Turtles?
Whichever one had them in like the late 2000s, early 2010s.
That's IDW. Then I'm
So
pretty sure that's IDW.
like I could see it in my brain. I just don't
No,
remember the
I
name.
get you. I get you. For me, I would have to say, now you were saying yours was pretty generic. Mine's probably even more generic. For me, it's definitely Amazing Spider-Man. And then in terms of an actual run, now I love like the 80s into the like late 80s into the 90s with Todd McFarlane doing a lot of the cover art and a lot of the artwork for Amazing Spider-Man around that time, before he
Mm,
started doing the actual like Spider-Man that Spider-Man series where it was just titled Spider-Man. But my favorite stretch of issues has got to be starting back in Amazing Spider-Man 121, right before we get to the death of Gwen Stacy in issue 122. Because just seeing Peter like leading up to that, and then Gwen Stacy being dying at the end of 122, and then into 123, where Peter and aka Spider-Man is chasing after Goblin, trying to deal with the frustration and the anger and all the different emotions while he's still trying to fight Green Goblin at the same time, and then the several issues that followed after that as well, and just the turmoil that Peter went through as a person, not even as a hero. That's some of the most impactful Spider-Man storytelling and to me personally. So
Yeah,
that's got to be my answer.
that's awesome. That is awesome.
But yeah, Cosmortal said I've covered the series so far on my channel. You all should check out Arcbound. The actor Tom Hardy is part of that comic book title, and it's good. I think he mentioned this while we were talking about Transformers. I think
Let's see.
Arcbound. All right, I'll keep that in mind, brother. These are just some comments. Kirkman doesn't care about his canon whatsoever. Yeah, we've that's he established that when when we got to when we had Walking Dead.
Oh,
Uh
it's co-created by Tom Hardy and it is written by Scott Snyder
oh,
and
okay.
Frank Terry. Mm.
Okay, yeah, Scott Snyder, big time Batman and DC veteran over there. But yeah, Ram said Kaida just decided to plug that mic in and rock and roll.
Yeah, with the video for sure.
Yep. And
Look,
then Muhammad said he remembers you from Discord.
hey, I'm
Okay,
telling you, bro. I used to just be just a guy. I was just in the chat, bro.
for sure, brother.
Just in
And
the
then
chat.
he also asked if either one of us have read Jack Kirby's Fantastic Four, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee run. I have read part of it. I like personally the three issues of Galactus uh, coming to Earth, and the Silver Surfer dealing with Ben Grimm's blind girlfriend, and her like kind of showing him that humanity matters and Earth matters and all that stuff. So that's for me. I haven't read all of Jack Kirby and Stan's Fantastic Four, but that is what I have read. That's what I like.
Yeah,
But
I'm in
what
the
about
same
you?
boat. I haven't read the whole thing through, but I've definitely read like an issue or two for sure,
Okay.
for sure.
And in fact, John Romita Senior art for Spider-Man it's legendary. It's classic. And whoa, I Nagadol with some great news. 9 away from 400. Please sub if you enjoy the stream. Yes, please, guys. We're close to 400, and then after that, the stretch to 500 with a grind to there. But
Yeah, go sub up,
go,
sub over
thank
here,
you.
man.
And sub to Kaida, sub to New Black Street. Nishi said I started following New Black Street after they had Kreese on MMA Kreese King Junior.
Yeah,
But
Crease is awesome.
yeah, Kreese is good people. But yeah, man. So let's go into we're gonna talk about some gaming stuff. Let me pull up my my screen share here after I can figure out which screen it friggin' is. So we got your channel here, but you have been playing a lot of this game lately. As have I. I just haven't been playing it on stream, but we both been playing Crimson Desert, man, and it's a wild ride. What's your favorite thing about Crimson Desert so far? Because I mean, you post about it like, man, I cannot put this down. I got a life to get back to. I got work to do. I'm punishing myself by playing this. Like I've seen people, you and other people saying all sorts of stuff like that. So
I I think it's the best description that I can do for it, which I've seen somebody else make, which I totally agree with,
mhm.
is this is Skyrim, but made by Koreans. Like this is Skyrim made
Okay,
by Koreans.
I could see that.
It's that sandbox where you just jump in and whatever you're doing or whatever you plan to do when you started your gaming session, that's not what's going to happen when you're playing. And I absolutely love that. Those are my favorite kind of games where I just get in the world and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do this side quest. And as I'm on the way, I see like something in the distance and I'm like, let me just go look at that real quick. And then it turns into a whole nother thing. Like I love that stuff. The combat in this game is phenomenal. I don't
Oh yeah.
know who was on the internet talking about some, oh, the combat is clunky. You're retarded. Like it's not
Pe-
clunky at all.
People that need yellow paint and people that need to get good. I
Yeah,
remember when the first patch came out and people were like, "Oh, finally they're patching the archery challenge." Nah, Screw that. I got that badge of honor. I beat that archery challenge
All
before
right,
they
that
did the
archery
patch.
challenge is some bullshit. It is
No,
some
no, no, no.
bullshit.
That's
It's
no. You
it's
just got
some
to be
bull.
good. You just got
I
to be good.
overcame it. I won eventually, but that motherfucker was Hawkeye. All right, like he was ridiculous with it.
That's right. And then I'm Legolas, motherfucker.
But the combat, I love it. And again, maybe it's because I use a scuff controller, so I have all the buttons in the back. And I
Oh,
just
okay.
use all the buttons. Um, but I love it. All the combos are the same, so that's why I don't understand why people are saying it's clunky. Whatever
Yeah.
weapon you're using, you just do the same combos. They just
Yeah.
look different.
Unless you
Um,
got an abyss core in it, and then
yeah.
obviously, well, even then though, the abyss core abilities go off when you're using your regular weapon
When
combos.
you when
So,
you do the combos.
what's up,
So
Vagabond? But yeah,
what's
no,
up, my boy Vagabond?
I don't have nothing special or anything. I just got a cheap little $20 Game Sir controller. That's all. I don't
I
got
got
none
one.
of the
I
crazy
got one.
buttons on the back and shit.
I got a Game Sir controller, but this one has buttons, two buttons in the back.
Yeah, see, I don't got none of that.
Oh,
I'm too casual for that. I guess I don't know.
ever since 'cause, I used to play Apex a lot, so ever since then I have to have a controller with buttons in the back. Like it has to have
Okay,
buttons. Like I had to because I don't like taking my thumb off the right stick and then clicking everything else. I just use the buttons and just do it.
fair enough. I think it's just because I'm late to the PC game. Like I've been console through and through for pretty much my entire life, and then finally I started doing some PC gaming once I built my first PC the beginning of last year. So it was it's harder for me to kind of make the well a do just keyboard and mouse, but then also like I see these controllers with the buttons on the back like you said like you have and stuff. Like I wouldn't know what the hell to do with all that. I'm already used to like okay, I'm just gonna click in the right stick and then I'm gonna press like 18 buttons all on the face of the controller and then okay that because that's just what I'm used to.
Yeah, it
So
was a learning curve at first, but now like I can't imagine having a controller without them. Like I need it, dude.
yeah. Maybe one day when I have the courage and also the funds, maybe I'll grab a more high end controller. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take my casual console player ways and just keep on trucking over on PC with them.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, but also the content and just the clips that we get out of Crimson Video on X that I've been seeing are great. Like this, I'm not gonna play the audio because I'll get hit. But somebody put X gonna give it to you from to Cliff just doing some melee brawling. And the melee is wild in this. I don't know if you've tried doing melee
Oh
combat
yeah.
in this game. It is insane.
You could just spam combos like that, like how you could just RKO and then just go straight into like a suplex or a overhead slam. Like you could just do that, bro. You could
And
just do
then,
that.
oh, look at that. We got a post from this guy up here named Kaida. Finally, attractive female characters as well. Yes.
Yeah,
That
Damien
is
in the game looks. I've started playing her.
okay.
And she does look good. She has good armor sets too.
Oh,
And
I've
her
seen, yeah.
you got to use a spear with her because she'll just be flying all over the place. It's awesome.
Okay, I haven't really used
Awesome.
her yet because like it's a little daunting because like she has her own skill tree and I got to start putting abyss artifacts into her and stuff. So
Yeah.
like, it's like I don't know. Maybe once I get Cliff where I want him, then maybe I'll start working on her. But like,
Hmm.
dude, I'm in chapter 5 and I'm still in Hernan. I haven't really traveled anywhere else. I've just been doing everything in Hernan. I haven't
Yeah,
done
I've
jack all
been.
outside of there.
I'm one of those guys where I'm like, hey, you let me in the world, I'm gone. And I just started exploring the whole thing. And I just been walking around trying to get all the. I don't know if you know this or not. Oh shit.
Yeah, so yeah, Krubs goes Crimson Desert is the next Skyrim.
It is.
Just bashes the horse with the tree.
It is. But I don't know if you know this. If you go to a bell tower, 'cause
Yeah.
they will expand the map. And I found that out on the first day. I'm like, oh shit. So I just went around looking for the different cities trying to find the bell towers so I could get the whole map cleared out. And then just, walking around and just doing stuff. And even now, like I think I'm in chapter 9. I still like I'm still fucking walking around in Hernan just finding random quests to do. Like it's just a bunch of shit to do.
Makes
And I
sense.
love it. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it.
I haven't been this excited about a game since oh man, I'd have to say probably Mass Effect 3. Because me personally, I know people are very touchy when it comes to Mass Effect 3 specifically, but like the Mass Effect trilogy, the Mass Effect franchise holds a very special place in my heart. It's one of my favorite game franchises. So like I haven't been as excited about a game since Mass Effect 3. But then, oh, thank you, dear. Say hi to Kaida real quick.
Oh,
There we
wait,
go.
what's my? Hey, what's going on?
He said, "What's going on?"
I couldn't even see for some reason.
Now I have the cameras cropped on here a little, so this way we got more of the screen share
Oh
going. That's
yeah,
why.
gotcha.
So, but thank you for the coffee, Queenie. Everybody go sub Queen Comics Wife. Makes great coffee.
I think
Personal barista, good stuff.
the last game that came out that like had me sitting there playing it for hours on end is probably Elden Ring. That's the last one.
Okay,
And then before that, it was Cyberpunk. Well, after that, it was Cyberpunk. So I'm lying because I replayed Cyberpunk year before last, and that shit had me hooked. Fucking Elden Ring. I replayed it again for the Erd Tree. That
gotcha.
had me hooked. I had made the move to PC in 2021.
Okay,
So those are the ones on PC. But like, yeah, before then and like before this game, I can't think of the last time besides those two games where I've just been like, dude, I can't even get up. I can't even function because I'm just sitting here playing a game and I don't want to do nothing else. Like we'll be getting ready for new Black Street or whatever, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I need to go eat before the stream. And it's like it's
I
one
got
of those games.
I gotta go eat. Where's my jerky? I'm hitting right on the D pad
Dude,
trying to eat.
yeah,
but
dude, it's ridiculous.
yeah,
It's a must play though.
Oh, it absolutely is, and I was having that problem. Like I haven't played it in about maybe 3 days, and I feel like I feel like a crack addict. I'm jonesing for my next fix of Crimson Desert right now. Like
Man,
it's
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 only been
bad.
a
Like I'm
day
probably gonna
and
play
some
when we're
change.
done.
It's only been a day and some change for me, and I'm like, dude, I need to get these fucking videos done so I can get back on Crimson Desert. You know, Morbid Metal just came out yesterday. I want to play that.
Yes,
That looks awesome.
I
Um,
added the demo to that to my Steam library, so I can check that out before I commit to buying it.
demo's
But
awesome.
it looks a lot like a lot of fun.
If the
But
game is anything like the demo I played, then I'm gonna have another game where it's like, fuck, like I can't.
well,
And
but
then
you
we
know
got
what though?
like three games dropping next week.
At a price of $18 and change right now because it's on sale for the next like 2 weeks. So I mean, you can't beat that if it's that
Yeah, that's
good.
the
So
deal.
that's absolutely a steal. But yeah, dude, games are finally cooking again. Like we're eating well in video games. It seems like finally again after years of just like the occasional or the very rare like smash hit. Like we got Elden Ring, but then we had a whole bunch of crap like especially in the live service category and everything. But like there's some good stuff slated coming out just in the next couple of months, and I'm excited for it. Gaming seems like it's starting to heal and starting to thrive again, which is good.
Yeah. Well, if you've been on PC, there's been games
Well, yeah,
that you can play that's been coming out. You know, I was also like a console guy, part of the casual collection and
yup.
stuff like that. Then I started getting into like playing more indie and double A games, and now that's pretty much all I play, which are like indie, double A, like little roguelikes and shit like that. Like I'll play Marvel Rivals every once in a while, probably like
Okay.
Arc Raiders. Those are probably the only two multiplayer games that I'm playing at the moment. But like everything else is like, oh, if it's like a single player game or like a little indie or double A game, like I'm playing those. Like a game that they just got rid of their staff not too long ago. First Berserker. I was
Yeah,
playing First Berserker.
yeah, Kazan. Yeah, I've wanted to check that game out, but like I have a 2021 model PS5, so like I couldn't enjoy Cyberpunk because it overheats and just completely crashes my system. So I'm missing out on that for sure. But like Souls like games, so like I played Elden Ring. I mean, it was fun. It wasn't as hard as playing Dark Souls back in the day, but like it took me a while to come around to like Souls like type of stuff. Like this
Same.
Crimson Desert is more like Skyrim type of stuff is definitely more my style, more my speed. But like Elden Ring was fun though. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game that's come out, but
I loved it. I loved it. And I'm somebody that at first I didn't like Souls games, and then I gave Dark Souls 3. I gave Dark Soul. No, it was Bloodborne. It was
Okay.
Bloodborne where I was like, okay, let me give these games another shot. And then Sekiro came out and absolutely beat the shit out of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with Souls games. And then Elden Ring came out, and then I was like, you know what? I'm back into Souls games, and now
Yeah.
I love Souls likes, you know. So like,
I will say, playing Elden Ring, it did give me the courage to kind of try to go back and do some play some Souls like games. Like I played Neo for the first time about like 2 months ago.
mm,
I mean, and it's definitely not a perfect game by any means, but I mean, I was having fun with it. It was a it was a pretty decent challenge, especially because I didn't know anything about the game, and that's like a 20-year-old game at this point almost. But
you played have you played Liza P yet?
yes, I do have Liza P. Liza P. I didn't find Liza. I mean, I know it's supposed to be I know it's a Souls like game, but I didn't find it that hard for a Souls like game, in my opinion.
Out of
Like, I
all
didn't think it
the
was all that
like,
difficult,
well,
but it was
it
fun. I
depends.
enjoyed it. I liked the world. I liked the story. But
I can't disagree because when I went to play Liza P, it was right after Elden Ring.
okay,
Like right after beating Shadow of the Earth Tree, so I could destroy fucking anything at that point. So
fair
like it
enough.
didn't matter what game it was, I was just walking through it. So
Fair enough. But just I bookmarked a whole bunch of Crimson Desert stuff just because the things that people are finding and putting online are great. Like this person discovered a new way to die. He's just
I,
standing in a bunch of standing in the
I know
middle of
exactly where
thorns.
he is. I know
Yeah,
exactly where he is because I almost died right there too.
and he just boom, boom. Oh my god,
Yeah,
just
I
bouncing
know
back and
exactly
forth.
where he is.
Uh,
That same place
but
had me.
yeah, that's
I still haven't seen this cutscene yet. I
oh
have no
yeah,
idea where that is, but
I
I'm
saw
pretty
this
sure.
today. It's got to be somewhere in the Crimson Desert, obviously,
Yeah,
because of
and
the background.
it has to be main story related because that's one of the NPCs that's in your camp.
That's oh that motherfucker. What is his name?
That's Jan. That's
Jan.
Jan.
That
Yeah.
yo, fuck Jan. That's all
He
I'm saying.
yeah, he talks too much, man. He's
He that
annoying.
and also we're
Hey,
bailing his ass out constantly. Aw, what a daddy's girl. There you go. That's what's up. That's what it's all
yeah,
about.
she's wanting attention. I've been having her sitting down for too long.
Hey Joe, what's up, brother? Well, I won't keep you much longer, man. Really, there's really just one more thing that I got, and I mean, I know you talked extensively the other night with all the G&G crew, but I just want you to know that I mean, I may not be at exactly this level of
Mhm.
reaction to the Super Mario Galaxy with you, but like more or less, I'm in your corner, man. Just know I got you back. Like you, I felt bad. Like they were gagging up on you, brother. Thankfully, referee Jeremy was there,
Oh
but
no, I
like
listen.
Beardo was like ready to like seethe and cry and like
Everybody,
throw his straightened bananas at you or something. Like I don't
everybody
know.
that watched Tuesday night's main event saw I 1v6 all of G and G, and I won. Okay,
Hell yeah,
I
you did.
1v6. Oh no, it was one. It was like a 1v7 or a 1v8, and
Yeah,
I won.
you
Okay,
crushed it.
it's okay. It's all right, and I
Yeah,
still believe in everything that I said. I think this movie is fucking dog shit. I don't like it. I think that for I don't know kids films, we should demand better.
mhm,
We've seen better,
for
and
sure.
this should not be the standard at all. But it doesn't even matter because it's still gonna make a fucking billion.
It's gonna make a billion easily. Now I won't. Now, like I said, I'm in your corner for the most part. Like, I won't say it was dog shit. Like, cause we took the kids, we went to go see it this last weekend. Like, I mean, it was okay. Like some like Blaine made some pretty decent points. He was about the only one that made any decent points. I did like how like you kind of won Krista over near the end though. That was good too. You won at least one of them over kind of. But like so I wouldn't say it was complete and utter ass, but like it definitely felt like it was missing something. There were parts of it that definitely felt like it was just a soulless pile of marketing.
Yeah,
Um
I'm one of those people. I can't just like watch something and just like just shut it off and just let thing happen. I can't do that.
I
Like
I fell asleep a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. Like I fell asleep when Bowser Jr. turned the brothers into babies. Like I fell asleep during that. That didn't matter at all. I was tired as hell to begin with, but like I fell asleep for about 5 minutes during that scene. And then
you
also
miss nothing.
no, I didn't miss nothing. And then I also fell asleep during the casino scene.
Oh, miss
Yeah.
nothing.
No, that was like I saw where it was going, and I was just like, my eyes got heavy. I was like, all right, we're gonna conk out for a couple minutes.
Yeah,
Fortunately, I did wake up at my favorite. I did wake up at my favorite part of the movie, though. No, not that. Woke up at my favorite part of the movie right here, which is just our boy. I know you're a big fan of him. I am too. We got our boy Fox McCloud. Like,
About time.
for sure. And now this style right here, I would watch the shit out of if they did a show like that or a movie
Yeah,
like that.
if
I
they
would
did a
watch the
movie like that,
shit
I would
out
watch
of
it.
that. But like even then, even in this Illumination style, like I like how they set it up for. I mean, they're doing a Star Fox movie. They're gonna do one. Like as long as it's not as long as it's at a higher level than what this movie was, I'll go see it. Hopefully, I'll enjoy it. Hopefully, we get like a little mix of like OG Star Fox or Star Fox 64, and then maybe crossed in with a little bit of Star Fox Adventures in there as well. That'd be cool. And we get a little bit of Wolf action, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we get the battle. Obviously, it's got to start with. Hopefully, it doesn't end with the Battle of Corneria. Hopefully, it starts with the Battle of Corneria because that'd be cool. And then go through basically the whole original Star Fox game as a movie. That'd be solid.
That would be awesome, especially if they do it in that 2D style that they did in the Mario movie.
Well, I will say the 3D style, like they made his ship look pretty good.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the 3D style. So like
But it
I would
looked
enjoy
better.
it in that too. But yeah, the 2D style that really clean but like retro animation style they did for that intro for him. Oh my god, that would kill if they did it in that.
That would be awesome.
I would buy literally everything they brought out for that if it was a decent movie and they did it in that style. I would just buy it all. I'd say, "Shut up, take my money." That's
Same.
it. But yeah, man, it's. I actually am gonna. You're familiar with this scene, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, for those of you who aren't aware, I'll probably get hit for this too. But this I don't care because this is great. I like this one. But this was also just a great takeaway from the movie. Tropic Thunder, if you know, you know.
Who's the last horseman? Who's this?
This is Flaming Dragon!
Oh, okay. Flaming Dragon. Fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there, and I will rain
Peach
down
is just
on a
like,
godly
what
fucking
is going
firestorm
on?
upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
just look at Peach.
Dragon.
Just not bitch, it ain't worth it. You going back. But yeah, man, it's just I wish that the movie was here. We'll just go back to the main scene here. I wish that movie had a little more heart to it. Like I kind of understood what a couple of them were saying about like, oh well, there was the father-son dynamic between Bowser and Bowser Jr. But like instead of Bowser going back to the way of evil for his kid, it would have been better if he taught his kid a lesson. Like, oh crap, like my legacy is not the legacy I actually want you to live. And then like maybe in the next movie they continue that theme or something. And then like try to like just be like, oh, you know what? My relationship, which don't get me wrong, yeah, relationship with your kid is important as opposed to two freaking Guidos that you met from Brooklyn, or the Bronx or wherever the hell they were from. But like I don't. Is it really that important to have a relationship with your kid if your kid wants to destroy the world, destroy the galaxy? Like that it's sending a little bit of a mixed message there, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, it had some themes of family and stuff, but like themes of family was more prevalent in the first one. I enjoyed the first one a lot more.
I did too.
So,
And you're right. There was more of a family theme and payoff in that film.
Yeah, like Peach didn't find out Rosalina was her sister until like 2/3 through the movie, and she had never met the bitch before.
Yeah, and another thing nobody's talking about is the fact that after she sends Peach away, she obviously is like just going off on her own in her own little ship. She could have went back for Peach.
Oh yeah, she knew where she was. Clearly, she had that book talking about like telling her story that she was.
She could have went back for Peach.
Yeah, protect her in a Mushroom Kingdom. Like it's like Disney live action Moana, like live action Moana all over again, but in Mario. Like she just gave her up. Say, here you go, government, take Peach. here you go, little odd shaped mushroom penis head looking motherfuckers. Take my sister. It was, yeah, man. But no, we're coming up on our time here though. So Kaida, I appreciate you hanging out with me, brother. I really do. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
yourself.
man. Yeah.
You
For
were
sure.
always more than welcome back. We can talk all sorts of stuff. I mean, we don't got to go through your epic comic book superhero gaming creator backstory again. We can just chat about whatever the hell's going on for a little bit
I
longer next
I
time.
will say for people that want to know, I'm more of a gamer than a comic book
Oh, for
guy,
sure.
but I am both.
Yeah.
I am both.
No, for sure. And that's why I definitely wanted to take like this last like half an hour or so and talk about Crimson Desert Mario, talk video games in general. Because I mean, I know that's your forte. Just I gotta be in my name as ComixDad. I gotta throw a little bit of the
Oh
comic
yeah.
shtick in there. Like I forget who it was that I had on one time, but they were like, I know literally nothing about comics. I'm like, that's cool. You could just talk like I don't know, comic adjacent stuff. Like I don't know, did you watch Spider-Man cartoon growing up, or like what? Or we could talk MCU before it became MCU or whatever. Like, well, it doesn't have to be comics; it can be comic adjacent. But just that's my shtick. If I can get like 10 minutes out of my shtick, then we can do whatever else. That's fine. I gotta play to the name just a little bit. That's all. But
Yeah, man. It's all good.
but
It's all
man,
good.
but yeah, man.
You
I mean,
got me about to get because I've been slacking. Now I'm about to get the volumes for Transformers, and this is volume 2. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 more volumes for Void Rivals I got to get. So now because of you, I'm probably going to be spending like $200 in comics here in a little bit. So
I'm
I appreciate that.
well. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry. Well, hey, you know what? It could be worse. When the wife and I we bought our house that we're in, we bought the house about 4 years ago. About maybe 5 months after 3 months after we had bought the house, we had found a comic shop that was a few towns over, and this dude had like a bunch, and I mean a bunch of like classic Hulk and Amazing Spider-Man and all that stuff. Like we spent more than I care to I
I bet.
embarrassingly care to say. So like you going and maybe dropping like $200 on trade paperback volumes, that's nothing. So I mean, $200 right now is $200. I get it, but that's also nothing compared to like on what I can unfortunately say I've spent in the past on comics. So. But I mean, I know everybody here watching I'm sure is familiar with you, but just in case they're not, brother, the stage is yours. Tell everybody what you're doing, where they can find you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, go over to Khalil Too Short, aka Kaida. All right, go over there to my channel. We got videos dropping. The streams are coming as well. We're playing games over there, which I'm about to start taking the VODs for the streams, and they have to be members only because it's fucking up the algorithm when I want to drop videos, and then I'll just be dropping those over there on the gaming channel. But yeah, I'm making a video right after this. I got to finish it up about Daredevil board again. Just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, look, it's Lenore in the chat. What's up? Yeah, it's gonna be doing that on Daredevil, so look forward to that. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be making one on the boys because I'm gonna start doing that weekly because it's ass. I know it is. I know it's some woke trash, and I can't just let that go. That's a good grift. I gotta go ahead and grift off that. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. And then yeah, just go over there to New Black Street as well. We got ABF on tomorrow. So
Good shit.
go
Yeah, I
hang
saw
out.
that earlier. Good stuff,
So
man.
yeah, man. Yeah, just go to the channels, support if you want to, and yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. And then as for me,
Subscribe.
yeah, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. All the good things, and I got your X and both the channels pulled up here. I'll show that also on the screen real quick before I hit the end here. But if you're here, you know I'm ComixDad. But if you're curious about this name right here too, CD's Arcade, that's my gaming channel that I started when I made my comeback to doing content creation and streaming and stuff. I decided, hey, I did a whole bunch of gaming over here, kind of fucked me in the algorithm or whatever, so I was like, screw it, I'm starting fresh, let's do a dedicated gaming channel. So I do that. You can catch me playing games there on Saturdays with Queen Comics Wife and the For the Homies crew. We typically play Among Us 3 out of 4 Saturdays a week. Tuesday nights we play some stuff, other stuff besides Among Us as well. I need to try to block out some more time to play over there. Maybe do some Crimson Desert live streams because I can't get enough of that game. But I need to find something else to play for the channel too, or I think people will just be like, okay, we get it. You love this friggin' game. You're addicted to it. But yeah, so that's all the good stuff. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna be trying to make a video this weekend. Last few weeks I've been popping out like 2-3 videos a week. I'm starting to slow down now. So I'm gonna try and pop one out this coming weekend. So keep an eye out on that. Please go sub to the gaming channel as well. You can check me out also on YouTube, on Rumble. Follow me on X at ComixDad. You can also check me out on Blaze.stream, which is a newer streaming platform similar to Kick, but different. Doesn't support child gambling or something like that. I don't know what the hell that was up with that story is with Kick, but that's what I've heard. But yeah, I appreciate everybody in the chat though here. Everybody, thank you so much. My boy Fat Steven Seagal JFG with the gifted subscription over on Rumble at the start of the stream as well. And then here, we'll go on over to here now. Oh damn, I gotta start it back up. There it is. There we go. There we go. Not a professional, but I'm just as sloppy as one. So, but you can follow Kaida over here on X. You got his channel here on YouTube, and you got New Black Street as well. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, never forget Seth Rogen sucks.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Until
Yes,
next
he
time,
fucking-
everybody, y'all have a good one. You can also catch me this weekend with my wife, Queen Comics Wife, to do our 11:30 a.m. brunch show called Comics Couple Cafe. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday, depending on when she's not working this weekend. But yeah, keep an eye out on all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Kaida, thank you so much again, man. I appreciate you coming on, and hopefully we'll do it again sometime soon. Or if you ever just want to game something too, man. I mean, I got the gaming channel now, so if you ever
Yeah,
just
for
want
sure,
to game,
brother.
hit me up.
Hell yeah, got you, bro.
But take care, everybody. Peace.
Hey, y'all be easy.
So tune in, geek out, it's all in good fun. Talking shop with ComixDad, everyone. Let's keep the conversation lively and bright. See you next time for more insight. Welcome to Talkin' Shop, where we never stop discussing heroes, villains, every plot twist we've got. From ink to screen and all in between. With ComixDad and friends, it's the scene.